sun and rain, she's fire and ice.
My name is Bill Rice. I'm from Ada, Oklahoma, hometown of Blake Shelton. Blake and I kind of went opposite directions. Blake went to Nashville, of course became a superstar, and I like to tell people that I went to college, came down here and became a super dad, self-proclaimed super dad. I've been playing music here. I've been on the road for about 10 years. I've made albums, but I'm looking to get to that next level. And for me, this is a chance to be on that big stage. It's not about the money, the fame, anything. It's more of a personal thing. I knew that I had a talent for playing guitar throughout high school, but I thought like any other guy I was going to be a rock star. My freshman year at OSU, I realized I was at some tailgating party and somebody handed me a guitar and I sang a Garth Brooks song. And somebody's like, hey, that's pretty good. And I was like, yeah, right. And then I got to thinking to myself, hey, it wasn't bad. I majored in psychology, but I ended up doing more partying and being a bouncer and doing music. But then it just grew from there. You know, I started songwriting, playing around Stillwater, and playing some open mics and doing some acoustic shows. And I got to my junior year at OSU and I realized that I don't like college very much. My parents disagreed with that. So I moved down to Austin, and there's a very vibrant music scene here. I live in Bastrop with my family, small kind of suburb, if you will, of about 10,000 people. I've achieved a lot in my life that I'm proud of. I have a great family, a beautiful house, and you know, I've taught my kids. We play piano together. I have a 3-year-old daughter, Bella. She's awesome. We sit and play piano. We sing before we go to bed every night. And it's part of my life. Music is who I am. Recently, my wife and I opened a place called Papa's Catfish House, so we own our own restaurant. My wife's been in the business for over 20 years, and I wanted to help that dream of hers of owning her own place come true. So she and I built this restaurant from the ground up. I mean, we had a shell of a building that was in disarray, and we spent every day there for 9 months building the restaurant. We used our own money. We didn't get any loans, but we put a lot of love into that restaurant, and I'm so happy for her to have her own place. We enjoy seeing the regulars, and we enjoy working in the kitchen. We enjoy our staff. You know, we've got a great group of people that work for us. Our kids, you know, they're our biggest supporters. They go down Main Street handing out flyers for the restaurant, and this community suffered a devastating wildfire, as you probably know, a year and a half ago or so. And we had family here, and we were fortunate that we didn't lose the home that they lived in. I feel like that all of this right now, my life right now is perfect. But I have a son that's older that I left behind to come here to do music. You know, and I still have a great relationship with him, but for me, going on The Voice and be able to see his face when I'm on that stage would be, I'm not sure I could handle that, but I would like to see how I react. But just knowing that it wasn't for nothing, you know, I think for him seeing me on a big stage like that, and he's seen me play to thousands of people, but I think he always aspired for me to do bigger and better things than I've done. It's about passion, and my passion's for music. My passion's always been for music since I was a kid. And I just want a chance to be able to show the world who I am. But I'm just looking for that next level, and I'm hoping that The Voice is the answer to that. So give me a shot, and I want to prove it to myself. I want to prove it to my children and to my parents that all the time spent down here away from my son, who's back in Oklahoma, wasn't for nothing. So being able to go on The Voice would kind of put the puzzle together completely, I think, for me. Win or lose, I mean, of course I want to win, but just being able to go out there and show what I've got, and then let America decide if they agree or not. That would mean the world to me.
2, 3, 4. Well, you spun your web back a Sunday or two. Ain't never met nobody like the likes of you. Yeah, you got me preaching the news. I turned down my road and decided to stay. I took a shine to your hair and your hillbilly ways. Love the way you kiss on my face. Got a stone beat feeling, you're the start of some good old days. Yeah, baby. Well, I still remember you came by my trail, chicken and some homemade wine. When the dogs go to barking, that's when we get to sparking. We almost set the house on fire. I get a big heaping helping of the stuff I get a hankering for. Honey, your homespun love keep me coming back for more. Well, I like the flamingos you stuck in your yard. I like the notions you stick in my head and my heart. Love the way you fix on my car. Well, I reckon I'm lucky you're everything I need so far, yeah. Well, I still remember you came by my trailer, chicken and some homemade wine. When the dogs go to barking, that's when we get to sparking. We almost set the house on fire. I get a big heaping helping of the stuff I get a hankering for. Honey, your homespun love keep me coming back for more. Honey, your homespun love keep me coming back for more. That's right. She's sun and rain, she's fire and ice. A little crazy, but it's nice. And when she gets mad, best leave her alone. 'Cause she'll rage just like a river, and she'll beg you to forgive her. She's everyone that I've ever known. She's so New York and then LA, every town along the way, and she's every place that I've never been. She's making love on rainy nights, she's a stroll through Christmas lights, and she's everything I want to do again. And it needs no explanation, 'cause it all makes perfect sense when it comes down to temptation. She's on both sides of the fence. And it needs no explanation, 'cause it all makes perfect sense when it comes down to temptation. She's on both sides of the fence. She's anything typical, she's so unpredictable. Oh, but even at her worst, she ain't that bad. She's as real can be, and she's every fantasy. Lord, she's every love that I've never had, and she's every one that I've ever had. was just you and me on a cold dark night. When this road